What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jess, and welcome back for yet another episode of Dennis the Worm Rodman in his quest for an NBA championship on 2K Tuesdays. So, as you saw, if you were able to catch the first episode, we are 1-0 at this point, and we are playing our second game against the Portland Trail Blazers. Very first game, we were able to capitalize a huge, successful opening day with the triple-double. Dennis the Worm Rodman was slithering his way into the hole. The Worm slithered his way into the hole easily and had a very productive day. And Kobe Jelly Bean Bryant had an amazing game. I believe he scored like 30 to 40 points, something like that. And we facilitated very well. We were able to enter the paint multiple times. You know, we worked hard. We bullied our way in for offensive rebounds, and we did very good defensively with, you know, many rebounds, and that's all we're trying to do in this league. So, like I said, we are on Hall of Fame, so I went with the Lakers because I've always played on All-Star because I'm not too good at the game. So, you know, I felt like I want to give myself a good chance to win. So I went with the team that could use some defensive help. You know, obviously Mike D'Antoni isn't the best defensive coach. He's very good offensively, but defensively he doesn't coach the best team. So we definitely want to be able to go to a team that we could help out defensively, and the Lakers were a very good team that could use a very good power forward, a very good guy who's going to do all the dirty work, because Lord knows Dwight Howard is not going to be able to do it. So offensively, you know, we're just looking for easy buckets. Clearly we can't shoot, you know, but we're looking to drive the lane, maybe create some havoc, you know, even if we could go ahead and get, you know, some easy buckets, maybe some foul contact. One thing I do want to upgrade when I get some more skill points is his dunking ability. I want to work on his standing dunk so he can go up and actually go up strong. A lot of times I'll be really close to the rim and he goes up for like just a soft layup and he ends up missing. So I want to be able to work on his standing dunk and also his free throw. So I'm looking to, you know, make Rodman a better overall player. And like I said, man, the Worm is just going to come through, and the Worm is going to do what he do. The Worm is going to enter the hole. The Worm is going to go inside, deep inside them sugar walls, and the Worm is going to make it do what it do. So, as you see, man, as we get a phone, who's calling? Who is this? Why do I always get calls interrupting my commentaries? That happens way too often. But nonetheless, man, as you see, we're trying to establish the same thing we did last game. You know, get inside the paint and see if we could find somebody open, whether D. Howard or whether Pau Gasol or somebody on the outside or whoever it is. You know, whenever I get the ball offensively, you know, I just want to drive and dish. You know, it's all it is I want to do. And we got a couple assists already. We started off very, very bad this game. We definitely had a tough and rough first half. We had multiple turnovers. And we just didn't start as good as we thought we did last game. So, but nonetheless, you know, it's not about how you start, it's how you finish. And playing on Hall of Fame, freaking Batum was just making everything. Like, the guy was barely missing. He had one hell of a game. And, you know, they weren't missing much, man. And every time they did miss, they definitely had a ton of offensive rebounds, which made it, you know, difficult to try and get a lead. Because I can't contribute too much offensively. I really rely on the computer to go ahead and get that done. And Kobe Bryant really struggled this game. I think at one point in the third quarter, he was like 2 for 14 with like 4 points or something like that. Like, he really, really struggled, and he is by far our most effective offensive weapon. So we rely on him a lot to go ahead and get us through offensively. And him not being able to do that well is going to make it for a long game, especially on Hall of Fame, where the computer just doesn't miss too much. Now, I do have it on simulation. I heard that helped with maybe a little bit more realism, that they miss a little bit more, but nonetheless, they still make a ton of shots, though. And, you know, you can be right in somebody's face, hands up, and they just still do a lot of just BS, man. But as you see, we got really close to the lane right there. And Dennis Rodman that's pretty much how I'm going to make majority of my points, man. Is just working hard, trying to enter, get really close to the rim, and, you know, do a couple pump fakes, see if I can get to the line or see if I can make an easy layup, you know, and that's how pretty much we're going to be able to score our points. But Like I said the previous game, we're not looking to score a bunch of points. That right there is not how we're going to help this team win, because they already have a bunch of offensive firepower with, Dwight Howard and Kobe Bryant. I'm looking to step in defensively and do all the dirty work. Like I said, go for loose balls, be a defensive enforcer, make it tough for them to score inside the paint. And as long as I do that, man, we should be okay with being able to win and do well. So if you guys missed the first episode, I talked about every Tuesday I will be doing 2K Tuesdays. So it will be 2 NBA 2K13 Create-A-Legend-Dennis the Worm Rodman gameplays. But that's going to take forever if I do 2 games a day. So every now and then I'm going to have to skip ahead to the next key game. Skip a couple of weeks so we can go ahead and actually finish the season. I don't want 2K14 to come out and I'm not even at the All-Star break. Only doing 2 games a week. So, hopefully you guys enjoy the series. I'm having a ton of fun playing it. It's a nice break away from Madden, where it's so competitive, where you always, I specialize in ranked matches, and that's all I pretty much play. Either that or MUP, but nonetheless, I'm still going up against a human competitor. So it's a nice scene to just step away, play against the computer, actually hit the pause button and walk away if I want to. But it's just a nice change of scenery to go ahead and play some 2K. And I'm really enjoying it. I really hope you guys follow Dennis the Worm Rodman. Let's see if we go ahead and get ourselves a championship. We got 10 points. We got a couple rebounds, couple assists. And our very first game, like I said, we had a triple-double. And we're looking to have the same effect, offensively, which is, drive, get low post, get close to the basket, and make it easier for our other teammates to score. So we go into halftime up 51-48, and we're feeling pretty good, about it. We feel like we can do better defensively because they're scoring, way too many points. But nonetheless, man, we got to lead with Kobe Jelly Bean Bryant really struggling. As we get a turnover right there, man. It's like, come on, man, I need to drive and dish. I can't drive and dish if he's standing still. Dwight Howard is so immobile, man. It's like, I need to drive and dish. You know the routine. You know how it works. You know the rules. You know the rules. I drive and dish, and you give me a nice assist. And we're rhyming accidentally, and we didn't mean to do that. So right here, we're underneath the rim, and we end up getting a really easy basket. And like I said, that's how we're going to score all of our points, man. Just really easy ways to score. Just get underneath the rim, try and fight for offensive rebounds, or call for a pass deep low inside the paint, and hopefully score. So free throws, yeah, we're definitely struggling in. And I wasn't expecting to go to the line too much, but now that I know, getting deep inside the paint, just getting deep inside, we're able to create some contact. So I need to work on his free throws, get it a lot higher, because I definitely don't want to be at the line and missing, a ton, giving away extra points. So when you're playing on Hall of Fame, one thing I do know is that I cannot give up extra points. I need to score as much as possible not as much as possible, but, it's not like my player where I need to score 70 points to win, but I definitely need to be able to not give away free points, and free throws are the easiest way to give away points, and I'm missing way too many free throws. So, we need to be able to stay consistent on free throws, so I'm looking to build that and standing dunk so I can become more dominant inside the paint. Again, another pretty much overall game, 10 points, 12 at this point, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and that's exactly what we're just looking to do. The assists really, I wasn't looking forward to doing. Not looking forward, but I didn't think they would come, that way. I thought I would have maybe more difficulty driving with Dennis Rodman, but I have no problem getting inside the paint. And whenever I create a double team, then it's just an easy dish off to Howard or somebody that is usually wide open, and they've been making down the shots. So, look at Batum just going up 11 for 16. The guy is not missing that many shots, man. The Blazers are making a ton of shots and making it very difficult to pull away. As you see, it's a real close game. We're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And Kobe Bryant is really, really struggling, man, and we need him to come through for us. And like I said, crucial moments like this where free throws really, really count, and I definitely got to work on my free throws as we end up actually actually making one. And they moved me to center too. I don't know what's up with that, but Dennis the Worm Rodman actually hits back-to-back free throws. So that right there is always a good thing when we can put those easy points on the board. and I definitely am going to really get into this series. I have a ton of ideas that's going to make you guys enjoy it, like a ton of Dennis Rodman interviews. That's why I chose The Worm, is because there's so many easy ways to get interviews and just a ton of creative things that I have in line for Dennis the Worm. So I really look forward to just splashing the scene with a bunch of creativity that I think I have. And I have like I said, I have a ton of ideas, and I'm really looking forward to get into the series. And I hope you guys don't get turned off if you guys see 2K in your sub boxes every week. But I really just hope that you guys can show support on these videos as well, because I feel like I'm gonna put a ton of effort into these, because it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to be creative with these than I can with Madden ranked matches and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to just wait and see, guys. Like, I have a ton of ideas, a ton of ways to keep you guys entertained and keep you guys laughing, and just overall keep you guys interested in Dennis the Worm Rodman. And as you see, man, we get really close to another triple-double as we did our very first game. And going back-to-back triple-doubles would be absolutely amazing, especially on Hall of Fame, considering I'm just a newbie when it comes to this game. But nonetheless, man, we're able to make that happen. Some point in this game, we end up going, actually in the inbounds, we go to boom, boom, pow. You got to give me that boom, boom, pow. We end up going to Pau Gasol, and we end up getting our second triple-double. And we got a ton of rebounds, man. The Blazers actually missed a ton more in the second half. The first half, they went really well. Yeah, I know I jacked up a three. Whatever. I don't need to see in the comment section, just Rodman can't hit a three. He can barely make a shot outside the paint. Hey, I was open. What do you want me to do? But we had a really good game again this game, and again, I hope you guys can show support. You can definitely leave feedback on what it is you guys think about the series. And like I said, I'm starting off slow. I know I haven't done anything crazy yet, but I am going to get into the real creative storylines that I have planned, so look forward to that. And again, we get another triple-double, so we had another really good game, and we start off the season 2-0, which is a really good way for Dennis the Worm Rodman to come through and make his splash on the scene by coming out of retirement and winning back-to-back games, performing back-to-back triple-doubles, and getting our team 2 victories in a row. So hopefully you guys enjoyed 2K Tuesdays. If you guys missed the first one, check that out. Every Tuesday, like I said, we're going to go ahead and provide 2 NBA videos for you guys. And for, starting the next video from part 3 on is where I'm going to start getting, into the creativeness and, adding a lot of effects and features. So look forward for that. As always, it's your boy GS, and we are signing out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.